I've been teaching for many years, since 1988, and I teach all ages, all sizes, and all skills from beginner to professional dancer. I love to teach. And what I love most of all about teaching is I love to see how people's bodies get transformed beautifully in such a short amount of time, and how their confidence of being able to dance when they never even thought they could dance.
I've been a dancer all my life, as a child and as a young adult. I've taken dozens of dance classes. However, there's nothing like Stephanie Herman's program.
1, 2.
For the first time, I've learned to use my muscles appropriately, and I get the control to make the most out of each movement. With Stephanie, I've patiently rebuilt my body awareness. Stephanie's workout is therapeutic, not just physically, but mentally.
Some of my students who I teach one-on-one are actors and actresses, CEO, women who are pregnant and just about to give birth, women who've just given birth and want to get back into shape, and people who have high-pressure jobs and have no time to fit fitness into their life. I teach a room full of professional dancers to a room full of novices. I have a handful of students who are recuperating from injury. And most of all, the people who I teach just want to get fit and have more grace in their life.
Her own skill level is very high. She was a principal ballerina, She worked with Martha Graham, George Balanchine. She worked with Alvin Ailey for jazz. And when I found out that Stephanie was going to be having classes available in my area, quite frankly, I was really apprehensive because I thought that I would never be able to keep up with her. But what I found was quite the opposite. Stephanie's style and technique make it absolutely possible for even the most inexperienced student like I was to grow and improve with every session.
There was a point in my life when I was really very badly injured. I couldn't walk past 3 blocks, and for about 3 years I couldn't sit at all. And I went to professionals to rehabilitate, and some of the professionals I went to were Carola Trier, who was the direct disciple of Joseph Pilates, and Julia Horvath, who was the creator of the gyrotonic expansion system. And I found myself cured, and I was so excited. And at that point I vowed to teach others my knowledge and education of the body. And I decided to incorporate fun and dance with it.
As a doctor working with both professional athletes and ordinary people of different physical abilities, I find Stephanie Herman's technique extremely beneficial in a variety of ways. Doing these exercises will increase your flexibility, thus improving your muscle function and decreasing joint pain. This workout also helps strengthen your tendons and ligaments, keeping your body more erect, which is very important to protect your joints and ligaments. And finally, Stephanie's technique will teach you how to relax and decompress, which is the key to mental health and emotional balance.
One of the most valuable lessons I've learned from Stephanie's teaching is that through training, my muscles actually will retain a memory. I notice that even driving my car, I think about my classes and my posture improves. It's a great feeling.
My teaching style is to educate everybody on muscle isolation. So I give a metaphor for each muscle isolation that you're doing. So if I say stir the soup, you're using the shoulder blade into the back, the rhomboid. I'll say turn the light off, so you're elongating and stretching, and shoot the pool. And if you put them all together, it turns into a dance. So you stir the soup, turn the light off, and shoot the pool, and your muscles understand what to do, and you just feel like you're dancing. Everybody is a dancer, but they don't know it. Everybody can dance. And it's just a matter of taking one step at a time and being there at the moment to learn. It's like a baby when they start to learn how to walk. It's very awkward, but after a while they're able to walk. It's like my method. What I teach is one step at a time, make it very simple, easy to learn, fun, and after a while you put these steps together and voila, you're a dancer.
Dancing with Stephanie has been one of the greatest things that I've ever done for myself. I learned about her techniques when a friend gave me a videotape when I was recovering from surgery. And I started practicing at home, and at first it was really difficult because I was so weak. I was inspired by Stephanie's personality and her grace and her humor, and so I continued. Dancing continues to be a big part of my life. It brings me balance and energy. It reminds me life is beautiful, and Stephanie's class has been a great gift to me.
It is very normal to judge yourself negatively when you're starting to learn something new. And what I try to teach people to do is make a choice. Instead of judging negatively or focusing on it, because it's going to happen anyway, is to focus on your body, your alignment, your muscle isolation, the metaphor. And by doing so, eventually the negative judgment goes away and you get more in touch with mind and body. So I try to let people enjoy themselves and have fun and move on and dance.